Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Happy week everyone, and hopefully this week's gonna be a very fantastic week going on over here when it comes to all the PlayStation 5, both online, big retailer, as well as also walk-ins, and on top of that too, same with the Xbox Series X's, Switches, and all the other various things. I'm also probably gonna assume this could be a pretty good GPU week and pretty good everything week, because a lot of things have been very scarce these past few weeks. A lot of rumors and leaks are kind of coming on and out, which we'll definitely go and try our best to go cover, but at least all the really big retailers too as well. And overall, we just have a lot of locations that are very much overdue. So we're going to talk about pretty much all of them throughout this video. It is a little bit more of a rambly video, but hopefully with all this information, it'll be just really good. I know I kind of throw a little bit extra stuff and a little extra chill, which is all around. Hopefully kind of worth it for you guys. So we have a lot of stuff to go cover, as well as also hopefully you guys are just ready for hopefully a good week. So as well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. I do keep on mentioning a few various links down below, which I'm going to do a little extra talk on it, but the Samsung SSDs, they have actually been currently on sale. I keep on mentioning them on all my videos. It's linked down below. It's like $80 off for the PS5 itself. It works for mine. I actually got another one, and I may even go host up a giveaway for one maybe in the near future too as well. So make sure you guys keep on checking that out if you guys want to. There's a $50 gift card one for the secondary one as well, so make sure you guys check out that one. We have the Amazon links, which we'll go cover throughout this week too as well for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, warehouse consoles, all of that. The Twitter and Twitch stream. Twitter just where I tweet out videos and kind of talk to you guys if I have a chance to. Twitch where I just hang out and play video games all the time. You just want to say hi and hang out there. And we always have the Weeble down below where you guys go and sign up. Deposit $1, get a bunch of free stock and free money. But at least go for sure go check out the nice little links that are released for things up on sale and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much a longer intro. Leave a like and leave your comment down below if you guys want. And a quick little heads up, I'm going to be recording this video just a little bit earlier, but hopefully if you guys watch the day-to-day video, which I just made beforehand, that should also have all the information. So just in case there was a weird drop that happened at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or some like weird thing in between like this video and uploading, recording, making the thumbnail and all of that, don't mind me on that one. Let's go and dive on into it. So the first big one to go talk was going to be on the Target side. So we're going to cover up all these big boys, and all the big boy retailers should have some good information, but Target. Now, I'm going to start with Target because it does seem almost extremely likely throughout this week. I don't want to falsely go give you guys super hope because there always could be maybe a drop next week as well, and they maybe have a little bit more stock and stock arrivals and stock movement. But we did actually have a few people reach out stating two different things for this week. We'll probably have even more videos in it throughout the week. But we've actually been hearing that Target has also once again still been sitting on some PlayStation 5 stock. We've been watching all that. We've kind of been seeing and had a few employees go and confirm that and talk about it, that they actually have been having stock floating around. So we do know confirmation from Target employees who have helped us out for a long time that there is a decent amount of stock, and there was also some pretty small stock arrivals throughout the weekend. We also saw a little bit of interesting stuff when it came from around the Thursday and Friday range, where there was some warehouse movement when it came to the PlayStation 5s. So letting you guys all know that we have seen stores with stock. Not every store so far has stock. Some of our other contacts up in New York do not have any stock arrivals yet, but my Vegas contest does, and we also had some various other random people as well reach on out and confirm that they also had stock for it. So a little bit of a ramble with that, but that should also mean that it seems very likely for a drop happening throughout the rest of this week. Now we'll maybe watch for maybe today and Tuesday to see if there is actually bigger stock arrivals. If there's not a big stock or not more movement from this, we'll probably be anticipating a drop maybe next week. But because we're watching still early in the week, obviously it's only Monday, but when it comes to that, we'll be watching on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The usual drop down is pretty much 6:30 to 6:50 range, giving like a few extra minutes, but that's around the central time. That'd be add 1 hour for EST, minus 1 hour for Mountain, minus 2 hours for PST. Usually Target drops have usually been pretty good. A lot of folks have been getting their consoles from them, so it's always a nice one to watch, especially for all of this. But PlayStation 5 disc editions, very small amounts of PS5 digitals, and we'll be waiting to see if there's any more stock arrivals or stock movement all throughout the rest of this week. So all around good stuff. I'm going to see this probably going to be pretty high up there when it comes to likelihood and everything too as well. Also for the Xbox Series X's. The Xbox Series X's have still always been consistently showing up in stores. We keep on always covering it, and it's not ending in like news. It always depends on your local store. Some of them have been getting stock. Some of them have not been getting stock. It really just kind of depends on the overall vibe for it. So you just have to wait on the usual 2 to 3 week cycle for Xbox Series X's, but a lot of stores, if you guys basically just wait the month, call your homies and try to make friends with like the Target tech people, they'll probably have a chance to go give you guys and let you know whenever the stock is there. But that also might be corresponding with the upcoming Target drop. It might be this week. It could also be next week. We haven't had like major movements where it's like it's gonna happen tomorrow. So we'll keep you guys in the loop for it and don't get too excited. But we do have a lot of other restock locations we'll be watching all throughout these next few days. So the next one I'm going to be going and talking about too as well, because Target looks pretty likely. For another pretty likely one is going to be on the Walmart side. So big reason why we keep on mentioning Walmart. And it's almost embarrassing because I've said like the likelihood of a Walmart restock has been extremely high for the past like 2 weeks in a row. But I think if anything, that also goes to show on how likely a Walmart restock is going to be throughout this week. Now, once again, hopefully it didn't do a random weird drop at like 10 a.m. or something like that as we're recording and uploading the videos and all that type of stuff too as well. But just letting you guys all know, we have been seeing Walmart stock when it comes to just expected stock that has arrived. Most people who have already gotten their stock in general, which is very nice to go and see. So pretty much from the last Walmart drop, they don't have anything overdue. Very nice. I enjoy seeing that because that basically means that they say like you have to owe like someone 50,000 consoles versus owing 0. We're pretty much closer towards that 0 side. So it kind of opens up the window for more Walmart potential restocks in the near future. So we have been seeing Walmart unless there's like a weird drop, like I said, for any of this stuff like Best Buy or Walmart, Amazon or whatever. You guys can just ignore that or skip ahead. That's why I have the timestamps down below. But for Walmart, we've been seeing Wednesdays and Thursday restocks. We keep on watching for those and waiting for those in general. They usually do a drop. It's literally all of them. So PS5 disc, digital, and Xbox drops. We have not seen a drop in around 3 weeks. So the likelihood of a drop this week is astronomically high, extremely high, to the point where I'm almost excited that it will hopefully be a good week for it. But when it comes to Walmart drops, go watch for it. Go be on the lookout. Usually at 3 p.m. EST. They usually have recently been giving us a little bit of a preemptive notice where they're basically like, hey, be on the lookout like in tomorrow or 2 days from now. And I'll usually have a video for you guys or tweets about it, letting you guys all know when the drop is going to go and happen. So when you're watching that type of stuff, they have been doing a queue system. Their last drop was a Walmart Plus drop. So that kind of seems like the likelihood of that is going to be a little bit on the lower side. I'd probably be expecting a public drop, which might be harder because it might get more botted, but we'll also be watching that and seeing. We have a little bit of an uptick as well for all the scalper prices, which is not the best. So that might make some of these drops just slightly more botted, and like especially in concerns to say like how it was like 2-3 weeks ago. So be on the lookout for that. Walmart seems extremely likely. We'll especially be watching that one too as well whenever they have website updates. Now the next one's going to be up on Best Buy. So unless there's like a weird total tech drop throughout today, although we have also seen double drops as well, Best Buy, we have seen confirmations of stock arrivals apparently in stores and warehouses for it. So just letting you guys know, Best Buy, likelihood all throughout this day, Monday through Friday. Usually we've seen a lot more Monday. Wednesdays and Thursdays have been the golden days. We're overdue for pretty much everything. So PlayStation 5s, this is week 3. There's always that small chance there is no restock. Obviously, there's always that chance for all these retailers. But when it comes to the Best Buy, it seems very likely. Anytime from like around 9 a.m. to around the 5-6 p.m. range or so, or even like today, like I said, if I get unlucky with the timing for the video. But when it comes to Best Buy, PS5 disc editions, for sure, very likely. PS5 digitals, we have not really seen too many stock arrivals with that as of yet. Xbox Series X's, we have also heard many rumors and reports of them showing up in the stores. Just keeping you guys all in the loop for that one. So all 3 of those big boys, extremely likely. GPUs have also been getting very active on their restocks for Best Buy, so if we see more of those, we'll 100% let you guys know. And once again, we've been seeing a lot of Wednesday, Thursday drops throughout the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, especially when it comes to Best Buy. As well, we don't usually get too many much of like a big heads up for it, but usually Best Buy drops have been pretty good, although some of them have been slightly botted, which is obviously never fun to go and deal with and talk about. So when it comes to all those consoles, we'll definitely be having a close watchful eye on Best Buy, and the likelihood for them, I'd probably put like a nice 75-80% chance for Best Buy throughout the week. Target maybe around like a 60, Walmart like a 75-80%, and then we'll get to the other two in a second. But Best Buy is looking very good. We'll definitely be watching that, and I'd be also once again surprised if almost all these places don't restock. I'm going to probably expect at least 1 or 2 really good, solid both PS5 and Xbox drops throughout this week. So we should hopefully have a good week. I hope it does. Hope it's not going to be bad. Hope it's not going to be awkward. Hope it's not going to be cringe. Hopefully get some good drops for all of you guys as well. Now for other various big retailers, going to be up on the GameStop next. So once again, unless like GameStop does a weird YOLO drop or whatever, I do think GameStop seems more on the middle. We did go and see commission updates, which usually is a nice indicator of the next upcoming drop, whenever there is going to be hopefully a drop happening when it comes to GameStop. But usually we do sometimes still see like the pro rewards tweets or emails or like Facebook posts, Instagram posts, etc. And then usually we have a chance to go and see it. But when it comes to all the stocks for it, we did see the commissions, as I mentioned, updated for consoles. They have not changed them back. We have not seen a drop since then. So the likelihood of an Xbox Series X random YOLO drop, I'd probably say is probably the highest, I would say, for GameStop, mainly just because we had a PS5 walk-in before for the PlayStation, and as well, the Xbox had a drop like kind of a long time ago. So if we really want to go and YOLO guess, an Xbox Series X drop seems way more likely for their bundles. PS5s, though, are not out of the actual fray, but they did just do a really big walk-in event, so they may want to have maybe 1 more week to go and build up stock. But they've also done, even the same time, same week, PS5 walk-ins and PS5 drops at the same time. So in all honesty, you could pretty much go almost in any way. Like, you really could. So we'll be watching that all throughout these next few days. Even today is a small chance there's at 10 o'clock, whatever, if there was. But as I mentioned, we've been seeing a lot of Tuesdays and Wednesdays for GameStop when it comes to them deciding and picking up their drops. Once again, also as well, kind of lean towards the Xbox drops. We also could maybe see a walk-in, although we have not seen any walk-in rumors for upcoming GameStop drops. If we do see any notice, we'll 100% let you guys know, though, just because I want you guys to get your consoles. But like I said, GameStop will probably be a little bit more of the lesser likely one, because they've been kind of on the news the past 2 weeks a lot when it comes to their stock and stock arrivals. So we'll let you guys know walk-ins or just normal online drops, and we have a chance to tweet out some links. As well as also, don't forget, guys, on Amazon. Now, we've mentioned Amazon before, and once again, I hope it's not going to be like a weird 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. drop that we somehow maybe missed. If there is, I'll give you guys more updates for it. When it comes to Amazon, we have not had any notice. We haven't had any leaks. We haven't had any mentions or employees reaching out saying that there's been stock. We haven't had any website updates or notices or anything of the sort. But when it comes to Amazon, it is overdue. So that's pretty much the only kind of big, I guess, news or leaks for it. Every other region, such as Mexico and Canada, UK, and all these other various side retailer location, well, not side, more side countries, they're not American. A lot of them all put together basically were, dropped. We had them all dropped throughout the past week. So it does kind of bump up the likelihood of Amazon America getting consoles, because it's been over a month since the last Amazon restock. That's, a big boy retailer, which hopefully has a lot of consoles. So it does kind of stink, although these past 2 weeks have been very dry. I'm sure once all the other kind of bigger restocks are floating around, we'll see another potential Amazon restock in general. So that's why I keep on telling you guys, as always, make sure you guys are subscribed. We'll give you guys more updates throughout the week, and if we get more information, we'll let you guys know. Same with gaming news too as well. So Amazon likelihood for Xboxes and PS5s, both pretty high, especially for the PlayStation 5 disc and PS5 Digital Editions at any point anytime throughout the week, but we usually have been seeing it more around the 11 to 12 a.m. range, depending on your time zone. So keep on watching for that. We have the links down below if you guys are ever bored. Go check them on out. And once again, if there was any weird drops throughout the week or throughout the recording of this video or whatever, uploading of the video, don't mind me up on that one. Now, so that's pretty much all for the big boys. Besides the PlayStation Directs, we have once again noticed a lot of Tuesday, Wednesday PlayStation Directs, and we usually do at least have a 1 to 2 day notice. So whenever we do, I'll make sure to make a video on you guys and remind folks to go check their emails and check all their information and spam folders and all that stuff, just so you guys know if there's gonna be any console drop in your name or not. And always the quick reminder, make sure you guys are signed up on the PlayStation Direct website, because the PlayStation Direct website will give you guys the potential to actually go get your console, as well as also make sure you guys sign up for the PlayStation VR 2 website. We made a video on that before, as well, for your chance to get some more draws or information on that. As well, same with the Microsoft Directs too. We do sometimes see emails for it, and if we do, we'll let you guys know in a channel and video and tweet and all that stuff. Although I'm sure the Xboxes aren't as sought after, especially as comparisons with the PS5. So keep you guys on the loop for all of that stuff. And as well, if you guys did make it through the halfway in the video, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys leave a like and check on those Samsung links down below. Now let's get to both the walk-ins and the mid-tier retailers. So the big boys are always going to be on the Anton line. Now, when it comes to Anton line, they had a very dry last week. They only did an Xbox Series S's, so an Xbox Series X bundle seems very likely from them, at least in the bare minimum. PS5 digitals and PS5 disc editions are also overdue, more so on the PS5 digitals, especially on that. So I'll be watching that, especially. We'll be kind of trying to go and see if they have any other bundles for it. The bundles do sometimes go a little bit on the slower side. Gamefly did not go do any restocks last week. Actually, maybe they said an Xbox at the very start of the week, maybe depending on, I kind of forgot for the dates. But overall, PS5 bundles very much overdue for Gamefly. So I'll be watching them and kind of seeing if there's going to be any stock for them or any stock arrivals for them in general. Now, when it comes to other various bundles, Costco did not do any PS5 or Xbox Series X bundles at all as of last week, but they did have 2 weeks ago. So the likelihood is a bit more on the lower end, but when it comes to all that, we sometimes do see them in the early morning hours, around the 8 a.m. to around the 5 p.m. range when it comes to Costco. Both PS5 X and PS5 and Xbox are not so necessarily overdue, so I'll probably maybe X-nay them out, but there's always that chance they work them on in. Sam's Club has not restocked in a very long time, so I'd probably say throughout Wednesday or Thursday, throughout the rest of this week, more in the nighttime hours, from 4 p.m. to around the 10 p.m. range, we'll be expecting to see if there's any bundles for them, especially if there's a Walmart drop, and makes sense on either if they did drop or did not drop, both on Walmart's side. So we'll be watching that too as well. Obviously, always keep on mentioning the Newegg, where the Newegg itself always does have the occasional GPUs, PS5s, and Xboxes all put together for their shuffles. So make sure you guys keep on checking those on out as well every day. On top of that too, when it comes to all the other various things, we always have the YOLO Lenovo's, the Microsoft stores, also the Endormas, and also some other little various bundle locations that are sometimes on the middle side, but I always want to mention them in general. Same with the Verizons and all of that. So now that's pretty much all of it for like the big kind of online retailers. We sometimes do see BJs as well online and a few other various online locations, but most of the time, those are kind of like the big important ones that we usually like to watch the most when it comes to drops. There's always a few other various ones too, but kind of like sometimes they're overpriced bundles and sometimes I'll let you guys know, etc., etc. Now, the next last thing will be on the walk-ins. So we've been covering up the walk-ins a lot throughout the weekend, so I'm sure you guys know a lot of this stuff, but BJ stores have had a very, very large amount of walk-in information up on the East Coast. So that means if you guys are on the East Coast, we saw especially New York, North and South Carolina, as well as also, I think, Virginia, for the PlayStation 5 bundles. So in case you guys are curious on that one, go and check. They are Ratchet & Clank bundles, around $640 or so. You get one controller, your console, and a Ratchet & Clank. You'd have to obviously be a member, and same thing with some of those onlines we just mentioned for those grocery stores. So you saw a lot of folks getting those. It's definitely worth checking. It's high enough percentages that it's like worth it. Like, I recommend it. So give them a casual call, or if you guys are getting groceries, and that kind of goes for all these upcoming places we're about to go mention. As well, Myers. Now, we mentioned a lot of stuff on the day-to-day video, but Myers has been getting a lot these past few days and past few weeks. They've been getting so many PlayStation 5 discs, digitals, and Xbox Series S's, and a few Xbox Series X's, although not as often. So keep on checking for that. That's a Midwest retailer. We've been seeing stuff in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Chicago. Keep checking their stores, keep checking your stock, trying to keep on getting that stuff. It's highly, highly recommended for it. Same thing, though, if you guys get in the groceries or just want to do a casual call, get some information, all that stuff, I would actually 100% recommend it. Keep on doing it. Keep on checking it out. I think it's good stock arrivals, and we've seen so many folks with their receipts on both those walk-ins getting their consoles throughout the weeks. And same thing, too, as well for Fred Meyers and Kroger's. We were mentioned before. Kroger's, we actually also have a chance for an online restock, too, as well. But when it comes to Kroger's, we have also been seeing them getting some walk-ins. Quite a few for the PS5 disc and digitals. Not so much on Xboxes. But if you guys want to go casually once again, call your store, be nice, check their stock, get their stock, whatever it is. Be on the lookout for it, and hopefully you guys can get some consoles for that. We have not seen too many major updates for Fred Meyers, which is kind of sad. They were really active like 3 weeks ago. No major big updates for HEB, PC Richards, and all the other various locations. We do always like to make a note to make sure you always keep on checking your military locations. If you guys are active military or you guys have family that are also in active military, keep on checking your stores, checking the locations, checking the stock for all that stuff. It's usually pretty nice to go and see when it comes to all the stock for that. And as well as I mentioned too, there's still a few like little various locations throughout the week, or if we do get more information, more leaks, more employee leaks, more all that type of stuff, we'll 100% keep you guys in the loop for it. Now, when it comes, I'd still say I think the big ones will especially be the Walmart, Target, Best Buy. Those seem, I don't want to say confirmed, because nothing is ever 100% confirmed, but those do seem like they have very, very high likelihoods, and it'll be very, very likely for big drops, and very, very likely that a lot of you guys can maybe go get your consoles from them. Amazon's always the big wild card, and same thing too as well with GameStop, because it's been a little bit more on the, they've had so many active stuff. They were very big news these past few weeks. So at least this should be a good next few like week or so, especially right before the also Super Bowl, which might be also a good time for me to maybe make like a nice video. If you guys want to leave a comment down below if you guys want to see it, I maybe talk about like best TVs or things I recommend, stuff like that. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that in case you guys want to. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, we keep on recommending the Samsung SSDs that are up on sale down below. Samsung also phones as well down below. Also, it's on sale if you get for gift cards. You can check on the links. Amazon for the PS5 disc, digital console controller, Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock and free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. As always, want to give you guys a nice little like on the video if you guys enjoyed or if you guys made it through the entire thing. And if for sure, make sure you guys go and comment on my YouTube videos. If you guys do get any consoles or any things, any good deals, any leaks, you got to always send me an email and all that good stuff. So that's why I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys all throughout the rest of today for a lot more videos. And hopefully we'll have a very, very good week with hopefully a lot of us getting our consoles out there. So make sure you guys go check on those all affiliate links down below. I just appreciate you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys just have a good rest of your days. Love you guys all so much. I'll see you guys later on throughout today.